Good morning and welcome to Oricha Readings channel and Iledos Aguas channel. My name is Paul and today's topic is going to be spiritualism. As this conversation is developing, there may be a couple of parts to this one topic. But just to get it started and bring some general information about spiritualism, here's where we're going to begin. Many times I get asked, how do I get initiated into the religion? How do I get involved into Santeria? How do I get to Palomayombe? And I always answer the question the same way. How are you doing in the spiritual world? How are you doing in spiritualism? How's el espiritismo going for you? Because that's your first step. It is said many of times, el muerto pare el santo. The spirits give birth to the orichas, to the santos. Y culo vi la ocha. There's your answer. Your first step is getting to know and understand and be part of the spiritual world. Spiritualism. Why? Because since the day you were born, all of us have the capabilities of being spiritualists. Since the day you were born, you were assigned a spiritual guide, protective spirits, and a guardian angel. Some of us, through our process of life, as we're growing up, we develop these skills. Others don't pay attention to it, don't give it the importance it needs. Others just call it intuition. Others call it deja vu. I call it spiritualism. When you are sitting down and you're doing nothing in a clear blue sky, this vision comes into your mind. This thought comes into your mind. This idea is presented. Those are your spirits. Those are egums talking to you, giving you an insight, giving you an idea, giving you a warning, giving you a thought process. Those are your spirits. They have the responsibility to do that. Sometimes we just don't listen, and that's okay. But when the consequences come, then you should have known. You were told, you were forewarned. Sometimes it could happen in a dream. Sometimes it could happen in a message. That is all going to be part of spiritualism, and those are the different subjects that are going to be coming along. And as I said in the introduction video, we're always in a rush for everything. We're rushing from one room to the other room to the process, and we don't really develop our spiritual frame. We don't alineate our spirits. We don't alineate our spiritual world. And that to me is the fundamental step that we must do when we start anything within our religion. Because if those that are initiated understand that before we do anything, we always go to Egum first and we give them recognition of what is going to be done. What is that telling you? That without our spirits, without Egum, we can't do anything. Without our spirits and without Egum, nothing exists. So we do have to take the time and sacrifice to understand espiritismo, the spiritualism. If I go back to my time as I was growing up, I recognize what was taught to me then was the correct format, which was, let's work with the spirits. Let's get you to go to misas. Let's get you to go one-on-one. I know today is hard, and I know that's one of the biggest complaints, that nobody wants to work the spiritual world. No one wants to take the time out. But I'm here, folks. I'm here trying to help you, to guide you. And I'll give you an insight. Okay? If you're the initiate, you're the one that's being initiated, you're the one that's going to pay, then you have the right to demand. You have the right to be taken down a path that is for your success in life, that is for your stability in life, that is for your health in life. Yes, a godparent is going to play a role. Yes, a godparent is going to try to guide you and to teach you. But with today's technology, with today's, I can't believe I'm saying this because I criticize it, but with today's technology, the internet, different books out there and all that, they're there to help you. And at the same time, it hurts us, okay? But that will be another subject for another day. You have the right to be taken down the correct path, okay? You have the right to know exactly what needs to be done for you. But you have the right to demand that also. Once again, as I said, if you're the one that's paying for your process, you're paying for your initiation, then you have the right to ask questions. You have the right to know the responses to your questions. And you should know that if something doesn't look right, question it. Because today, I have seen many problems with individuals that have been initiated, and we totally forgot to do anything and everything that was necessary at the spiritual world. Because the spirits were ignored. They were abandoned. That being said, once again, we're going to be doing multiple videos on spiritualism. We're going to go into many different subjects, into many different topics. And if you have questions, if you are feeling something, or you want to know something, folks, on our page, you have the emails, you have information to our other Facebook pages. Please feel free to join. Please feel free to be part of that and ask questions. We have multiple spiritualists, espiritistas, that are willing to work with you, that are willing to answer your questions. As I said, we have our houses located in Texas, we have houses located in Philadelphia, and we have our houses located here in Miami. One of us will get in contact with you. One of us will help you, okay? So please, like I said, and I'll always say, you know, at the bottom of your bar, you have that subscribe button. Hit it. Hit that bell so that you could always be notified of whenever we're doing updates. Share this video with others. Share the video on your pages. Share the video. So anyone and everyone looking for a message, anyone that needs that message of help or guidance, we could get to them, because it's not only you that's looking at me now, but there are other people out there that need help and they don't know where to turn to. And with your help and our appreciation, sharing our videos, sharing on your page, is getting the word out. And I will forever be grateful on that. Trust me, I appreciate your help on that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that alarm bell so you could get notified of all our new videos coming up and all that. So going back to the video, let's start with the response to your question. What is my first step? Your first step is getting to know other people that are spirituals, other people that are espiritistas. Try to get a feel for them. Try to get a understanding of what you're asking without going into too much details, you know, because you're the one that's looking for the confirmation. You're the one that's looking for a confirmation of what you've been feeling, a confirmation of the spirits that are walking with you or being presented to you. You need to get that confirmation. And once you're starting to get to know certain individuals and certain people, you need to pick a spiritual advisor, a spiritual guidance, a spiritual coach, someone that's going to be your godfather, your godmother. And those are the people that are going to guide you. Those are the people that are going to teach you. Those are the people that have the ultimate responsibility of developing your spiritual frame, developing and aligning your spirits, okay? Because that is very important. And by all means, ask questions, talk. Because once you choose someone to be your godparent, that's a relationship of friends, parents, brothers, sisters. It's a family situation that takes place. It's a family learning together, because we're constantly learning, we're constantly evolving, okay? So once we've chosen who is going to be our godparent, our instructor, okay, now comes the good part, okay? Because now we have to start developing the spiritual frame. How did we develop that spiritual frame? Well, we need to go to misas. Okay? We need to go to people that you trust, your godfather's house, maybe a god brother, and sit down and talk and get into the conversation, because once you start talking and start awakening those spirits that are with you, then other processes begin. So, to me, a lot of times where we make a mistake is, and where we get the frustration is, you know, oh, the first thing you have to do is put a table up, montar la bóveda. Well, you can. Is it correct? Well, that depends who's trying to teach you and who's to guide you. You know, I like for you to be able to start the communication process, start the talking process. Once you start talking the process, a lot of times when you're sitting in front of me as a spiritualist, as a espiritista, your spirits are going to align. Your spirits are going to show their entity to me, and I'm going to be able to determine what spirit is there, why is the spirit coming, and why the presence. Because spirits look for people that could see them. Spirits look for people that have that energy to listen, that energy to communicate. Once that spirit makes that contact, they're going to start unloading all this information about you, and that is how come I'm able to talk to you. It's not because I know your history. I don't know anything about you. But your spirit comes to me. Your spirits start talking to my spirits, and my spirit starts telling me, bah, 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 bah. And all of a sudden, you're going to look at me and says, how do you know all this? Well, spirits to spirits. I just relay the message. That's my responsibility as espiritista. That's my responsibility as a spiritualist. Okay? So before we get into the conversation of bóveda or anything like that, I'm stressing to you the importance of talking, the importance of communication. Okay? That to me is fundamentally step number one. Because from that step, you have to learn to see who you're going to choose. Because if someone invites you to a misa, someone says, oh, I'm going to go to misa, and you get invited. Folks, be observant. Look who's around. See who's around. That way you get a feeling for who's who and all that before you say, I feel comfortable. Go to another place. See who has that contact. I've said it 1,000 times. Your spirits, your guardian angel, they're going to guide you all the way around. If you take time to listen, if you take time to observe, if you take time to digest all the information being given to you, that is what's going to help you to avoid the mistakes. Because we make mistakes in life. We fumble in life. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. However, if you take time to nurture those thoughts, you take time to digest, you'll be able to make the correct steps. You'll be able to make the correct decisions that you need. Okay? So today's topic basically has been to answer the question, what is my first step? Your first step is spiritualism. Your first step is understanding who and what your spirits are about. Your first step is, how do I begin to develop my spiritual frame? Well, I hope this has been helpful to you today. Like I said, this is a broad topic. We're going to be doing multiple videos. This particular topic is part one. There may be some additional parts. Once again, I ask of you, if you like the video and the information is helping you, hit that subscribe button, hit that alarm bell so that you could be notified of all the new videos upcoming, and share this video with other folks so that we could get this message out. Once again, thank you. I hope you have a good day.